here. We're live.
Welcome to Side the show where guys talk about movies and life. And I guess we can't say guys this week.
No.
I mean, Sue's kind of one of the guys, though. She seems like she's cool.
So, all right. So I guess all right. So we'll have to say guys in the sense of like it's almost like saying dude.
Right.
It doesn't have a sex. It's just like, what's up, guys?
Well, plus I would say that Sue may more qualify as a guy than you because she actually likes sports.
This could be true.
I'm watching the hockey game.
Yeah, I mean, she's yeah.
No, my notes are on there.
Oh, you took notes?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Well, I didn't take a lot, but
Am
I
I
did
the only one
take a
that has
couple.
memory?
Yes, apparently.
No, because I was told I wouldn't remember what my analogy was the other night.
Oh, so you wrote down the analogy?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So, all right, I see how
I
it is.
added a little bit to it.
Oh, she went deep. All right. Well, before we get started on the movie of this week, which was
Risky Business
with
Tom Cruise,
who was the hooker?
Rebecca De Mornay.
Rebecca De Mornay.
Yeah, De Mornay.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, this is my wife, Susan.
Hi.
Hi, Susan. I call her Sue. When I call her Susan, she gets angry. That's why I have that look on her face right now. Everyone else, call her Susan. Dean, call her Sue. Or you're like, oh, I see how it is.
You only call me that when you're pissed.
No, I only call you that when I want you to get pissed. Guido the Killer
So a
Pimp.
lot.
I totally forgot that line came from that movie until I rewatched it, and I was like, "That's where that comes from."
Oh yeah,
Guido
that
the
was
Killer
him.
Pimp.
Yeah, he's like, I got a trig final tomorrow, and we're being chased by Guido the Killer Pimp when he's in the back seat of the Porsche.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, we'll get into the movie, but yeah, okay. Good luck, Sue, getting the word in edgewise. Thanks, William.
You got him,
Mr. Berg. You know who Mr. Berg is. We've said.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sue handles all the shipping, so if she'll recognize names more so than me. There's El Fuego. Okay. Did you watch Loki?
Loki, watched it. The first episode. I haven't watched the second episode.
Okay, so that was the one thing I was curious about. Did we want to do like one episode behind? Which I was hoping you would say yes, but I watched the second episode before we went on tonight because it was raining and I didn't get to run. So I was like, I guess I'll watch that. Now, don't worry. You don't have to worry about Loki talk. You can just read the comments. Because she ain't watching that. All right. What did you think about Loki? What are your thoughts?
I'm just want to reserve judgment for it.
Okay.
There's like there were some scenes that I did like.
Okay.
But I kind of see this going the Falcon Winter Soldier way. I hope it doesn't, but it could possibly get a little.
I don't want to ruin it for you, but I'm going to.
Episode
no. Relax. What I was gonna say is episode 2, way better than episode 1.
Okay.
Like way better than episode. Like I was at the end of episode 2, I was like, okay, this is much. This because the problem with episode 1, I thought, was we have to explain everything in this amount of time.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're just coming off, like, you have to remember where Loki was when this happened. He had just gotten his ass kicked. His master plan to take over the world had just been failed. So, like, literally, the day before, he thought he was going to be the ruler of Earth.
Right.
And, like, he had half of Thanos' army come down to try to take over the world, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So, we're still like 24 hours away from the utter failure of taking over the world. So we kind of have to think about that for a minute. And then here we are now. He has to grapple with the fact, like, the Tesseract ain't shit.
Yeah, and they just have Infinity Stone. That was one of the highlights of that first episode. It's like, oh yeah, these are everywhere. The Infinity Stones.
Yeah, they don't matter.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh. So episode 2, you finally get the breathing room that he needed to be Loki. Right. So Episode 2 is definitely more
So who's the
entertaining.
cop? The cop was kind of a highlight. I forget who plays that, but I didn't recognize him for the longest time.
Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson, yes. He doesn't really
Yeah.
look like Owen Wilson in that.
Really?
I didn't think
I
so.
only recognized it because I heard his voice.
Right.
Oh, see, I immediately was like, Owen Wilson's, wow, okay, they picked him, huh?
I can't remember. I wish I could. I should have wrote it down. I thought he was somebody else. I thought he was the guy from some other movie. I can't think of it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
another show, yeah. But
Isn't he Wedding Singer? He's Wedding Singer, right?
No,
No, that's-
was-
Oh, not
That's
Wedding
Silver.
Singer. No, I mean, I'm sorry.
Wedding
Wedding
Crashers.
Crashers.
Wedding Crashers.
Right.
Yeah, there's a wedding in there somewhere. Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
tried to kill himself, and then he didn't. So, like, why would you try? And he's always the one guy that's. Oh, he was in the one with Bruce Willis where they went to blow up the comet, with Liv Taylor.
Oh, dude, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, because he was the like, they're young, they're just
Yeah.
in love and feeling each other out, and he's like, shut up. Like, oh man, it's just natural, boss. And it's like, it's Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Sad thing was I didn't actually see it.
I was going to
just saw
say,
the
it
picture.
wasn't even on there.
No, but I saw that. I saw this red picture and immediately knew what it was. So yeah, it was Armageddon.
And that was Starsky and Hutch. That wasn't even
Starsky and Hutch
Armageddon.
sucked.
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
terrible. The troll god is ripping and ready. Thank you. And then yeah, someone dropped Armageddon for me. Thank you so much. All right, so all right. You're episode 1 into this. I've done episode 1 and 2. If anybody has watched episode 1 and they're like, just watch episode 2, and we'll talk more about it in 2 weeks when we'll be on episode 3. So that'll give us plenty of time. By episode 3, we're halfway through the series. So if we haven't decided whether we like it or not by then, yeah, it's like at this point, it's like.
Well, see, the real thing is,
WandaVision.
it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. We're gonna watch it regardless because we are who we are, and it's just mandatory in our nerd brains that
we have to watch it. Yeah.
So,
Have you seen the show on HBO called Warrior? It's about the Chinese
movie?
Tong. No, it's a
No, I haven't
series.
seen
The
that.
season 2 just dropped. It's San Francisco, Chinatown, right when Chinatown was forming.
yeah.
It's called Warrior. It was written by Bruce Lee, or written from inspiration of Bruce Lee. Some weird, like Bruce Lee told somebody on a bar napkin one time, and then they found it and they wrote a whole series about it. It's 2 or 3 episodes into season 1. It's awesome. It's tongs, it's karate, it's like senseless violence. It reminds me a lot of those early Bruce Lee movies where like he just walks into a dojo and it's like, and like, yeah, I think there's one point where the guy even does that. I'm like, I'm hooked.
I got to check it out because we just finished. Have you watched Mayor of Easttown on HBO?
No.
With Kate Winslet.
Yes.
It looks like something that you wouldn't like, but I'm telling you, when you get into it, it's very, very good.
Okay. I mean, I like her, so I'll give it.
Well, they kind of made her. She doesn't look like Kate Winslet.
That's
how
fine.
You expect her to look. It's kind of like when they done, not as bad, but remember how they done Charlize Theron and Monster?
Yes.
So,
oh, God.
It's not that bad. It's like dial it back about 10, and it's something like that. So.
Real Men versus what is it? Firm. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
another one that I've that I kind of started watching too. I'm watching 2 series at once right now. Is on the History Channel. I think it's called the World's Strongest Men. Yeah. And it's all about the power lifters. They have 4 power lifters: Brian Shaw, Eddie the Beast, this guy named Best, and this other guy named Roberto or Robert. It starts with an O, like it's not Oppenheimer, but it's something like I can't even pronounce it. But anyways, they go around and they do their big powerlifting things, but they're kind of themed and kind of historical. And I'm like, this is freaking cool.
Yeah, I
Those
tried to
guys are
watch
hilarious.
what was the one in the hotel where the girl that you were telling me about? Where they found her up in top of the hotel.
Oh yes. The
So
stupid 4-part one when we watched with Haley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tried to watch
But-
that, huh?
well, I mean,
What was that?
I was kind of into it, but
It was a hotel
stupid
name.
Stupid Netflix was like it just kept shutting off. I was like,
Oh,
forget
that
it.
sucks.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Want me to tell you how it ends?
well, I know because I've already listened to a whole podcast about her.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
I mean,
with Allison or
yeah.
Haley was really disappointed with the end of that one.
I think we all were, but I think the reason why it sucked so bad is that the people that made the movie were too busy trying to make a point.
Yeah.
Which kind of took away from the purpose of the show. So I mean, they did a great job, but it also was just like, I don't care about your point you're trying to make.
Right.
I just want to, show me the body.
Well, back in the day, they used to do documentaries, and kind of tell you both sides of the story. Now all documentaries just tell you one side of the story.
Did we talk about the Mike Tyson documentary?
I think you mentioned it, but I still hadn't seen it.
So his newest one that they just did a 2-part one, which there again, I guess the new part in documentary is to not actually interview the guy if he's alive. Like the Britney Spears, they're just going to talk about him. I mean, he was in it only because it was his footage that they've shot of him. But it's not really a document. I mean, I guess, yes, it's a documentary, but it's more of like the life of Mike Tyson, like from where he was and how he got started to where he is today and all the bumps and bruises along the way. I watched it because I'm a Mike Tyson fan as far as like, that was like that. Like when I look at wrestling, professional wrestling, there was 2 phases of professional wrestling that I cared about. One was, when I was a kid in the 80s, WrestleMania 1 through 3 with Hogan and Andre the Giant, Randy Macho Man, which they're doing documentaries on wrestlers now.
I watched a couple of them.
Dead.
Dude, I saw Randy Savage and I saw the Ultimate Warrior and I saw Jake the Snake.
Well, we had
Macho Man was good.
WWE Network. We had that for a while. Yes. I caught a couple of them before that came out.
It was if anybody's at all into classic wrestling. Oh, and I watched what was it, Mankind? Whatever.
For All Mankind.
Well, the guy, whoever he is, the guy that had the puppet on his hand and all that goofball.
Yeah. He ended up being the commish for a while.
Yes, I saw his, which was great. But dude, whoever they're paying to do these, keep paying them because they're doing an exceptional job. They're some of the best documentaries I've seen in years.
It's like I know you don't like sports, but if you watch 30 for 30, yeah, 30 for 30 is some of the best documentary stuff out there.
Oh, I love 30 for 30. Just because I don't like sports doesn't mean I don't like people that play
stories. Yeah.
I just don't. I love the story. The story is what sells me on sports. Like, I could care less. Like, when you're out there, it's like,
yeah.
Are we in the last 2 minutes? We are? Okay, I'll watch. I know where the winner is. But I like the stories better than I like the game. So,
did you watch the Marinovich Project? 30
No.
for 30?
I haven't caught enough of them. It's one of it's kind of like when you watch Seinfeld's comedians in cars getting coffee. Like, you can watch like 3 or 4 of those and you're like, oh, this is cool, and then you just don't watch any for another month. 30 for 30 for me is kind of like that. It's like, like I watched there again, wrestling. I watched the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I guess we just scored.
Thank you, HifiVega.
Yes, just keep her up to date. I watched the one on Ric Flair, and I caught somebody else, and it's like, okay, I got to take a break from this because I can only take so much of it.
Right.
But yeah, so that's what I'm watching. And you just finished watching that other thing.
That's it. Mayor of Easttown. Highly recommend. 7 episodes.
All right, so now we got to talk about this stupid movie.
Oh no, you didn't like it?
Okay.
Do you want to sum it up? Should you summarize it?
All right, let me sum it up.
Let's see. This is going to be a twisted summary. Y'all get ready.
All right, so before I sum it up, I don't want to say this line because Sue has been holding this line because I'm going to credit it to Haley, because Haley dropped this line because Haley wanted to sum it up. She didn't watch it. She goes, and I gave her a brief summary of it, and she said,
"It's Home Alone meets Pretty Woman," is what she said.
Yeah.
And then I added meets Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
which is a pretty good summary.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those
exactly
three,
what it is.
Yeah. All right. So if you haven't seen those movies, here we go. So cocky teenager, typical 80s high school movie. School's almost over. I got to take my SATs so I can get into college. And of course, we're going to get into Princeton, Yale, and all this other, like, because this is a let me tell you what, it's a full-on 80s white guy movie. I mean, it's straight up like, there is, we'll get to that. Open the door.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
So
never put Ferris in the same sentence as the Pretty Woman ever again.
Yeah. So anyways, hey man, don't put baby in a corner. So parents go away. What would you do? You would have a big party. Not me. I'm going to put my old records on the shelf, dance around in my underwear, and sing songs and slide away because I'm Tom Cruise and I'm super cool. I'm going to put on some old school Ray-Bans and a pack of cigarettes that I've never smoked before. And though my mom drives a station wagon, my dad drives the shittiest Porsche they ever made.
That's exactly what I was thinking when he pulled out that Porsche like that.
Yeah. And I'm going to take that because I am super cool. And all I have to say is Porsche.
Yeah. That's exactly what Dean said too. When
Smoke them.
That Porsche is a piece of shit.
And it's funny too, if you think about it, they had the Fast and Furious stole the scene from that movie.
Yeah, smoke them. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I thought too. Yeah, smoke
I was like, holy crap! Oh my gosh, dude, Dom.
All these movies, the Home Alone.
Dom was Belky.
All of it spawned from this movie. You know, this movie came out before Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I believe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like all of those, even though it is those, it's like the original one of those.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And all right, so basically what happens here is you got some kid, he wants to get laid because he's too afraid to talk to any girls. There's a babysitter that apparently she has fat ankles. I don't know. Didn't look like it in the preview. We never actually get to see her. There's no substitute for Porsche. Exactly. And so he hires a prostitute because he's just wound too tight. And his friend Booger from Nerds makes him do it. And of course that goes weird. Next thing you know, he becomes a pimp. He makes a bunch of money because he has to pay to get the Porsche fixed, which you knew at some point he was going to break because his dad told him not to take it. And like, hey, like all movies, when your dad tells you not to do something in the 80s, you don't do it because
exactly what you do.
Something bad's going to happen. Something bad happens. And then there's a glass egg that apparently gets a crack in it. And it's like, fuck it. Is basically the line in the movie that.
No, it's what the fuck.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to say what the fuck.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Either way. I'm going to go with my version of it. I brought it up.
You don't remember that? People say that all the time. I remember specifically.
Yeah, but
because I have two sisters your age, and I remember this is like the biggest thing around that time.
Oh, I'm sure. So it's funny though that what it meant back then and what it means now.
Yeah.
Like you would never say, like if you heard the words "what the F" now, because I don't want. We've said it like I don't want to keep saying it.
Yeah.
Because then I feel dirty. If you say that now, it means like something totally different. So back then it was like, I'm not gonna do this. Screw this.
Yeah.
Ha! What the F? Now it means what the F? You're like, someone just pooped in the lawn. So the word has the phrase has changed its definition for sure and how we recognize it. Anyway, so that's a real crappy, there's whores, there's hookers, there's a big black transgender individual in there, named Jennifer.
Is that what the name was? I couldn't remember.
I don't think it was Jennifer.
It was Jennifer now, or Jenny or some stuff like
you want.
Open the door.
He's like, oh, honey, He's like, call this number. He's like,
Yeah,
why? He's like, this is what you want. This is
I
what
just
every
like
white
it.
boy wants.
Yeah.
Every
White
south
boy
of the
wants.
lake wants. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like it because it's like, look, as long as we come to some form of amicable agreement on how this is going to transpire, we will all be fine, and everything will go just as planned. I need $75.
How do you remember all
Okay.
this shit?
I remember all that too.
Oh my god.
And I wasn't even paying attention.
That's funny because it's like, listen, this dude's huge. Yes, this is a woman, but this woman could literally murder Tom Cruise right now.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had to give the $75. There was no way it wasn't going to go down like that.
Okay, so what did you think of the movie, Susan? What did you think of the movie, Sue?
I mean, maybe if I would have seen it back in the 80s, I would have thought it was good, but today it was slow, it was cheesy. I mean, yeah, it had Tom Cruise in it who looked like a baby.
Yeah.
I know. Did you feel dirty?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're like, oh.
He doesn't look that much older now. He made some kind of deal
No.
with the devil or something. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
he does look,
yeah.
he's baby faced. Big time.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and like there was this movie, like for the time, it was so aggressive. If you think about the nudity, the cursing,
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
when it came out, it's like, because I've seen this movie way too young.
Scientology, Tom Cruise. Yeah.
All right, so fly me this one. When he's sleeping on the couch and he hears the doorbell, and we all had that moment, like where we think we hear the doorbell and then we don't hear it again.
Yeah.
And then the next scene is her walking in. Okay. Did you think that was a dream sequence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was because I mean, he immediately went from nerdy teenage, like can't make it through school to like Rico freaking Suave. Right. I'm gonna undress you and lick your back and up your butt crack and bend over, baby. I'm coming home. And I'm like,
totally
and then the fireplace, riding the seat backwards, and I'm going. And then they cut to the scene where he's like getting breakfast, and I'm like, wait, that happened?
Yeah.
That was wait, no, that was a dream sequence. Like they even like kind of fuzzed the screen a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
they done it on purpose.
Dream. Yeah.
Well, he had a lot of practice in his jerk off scenes that they showed. It was like a pretty something you wouldn't think of, and then it's just right off the bat. Like, okay, yeah, a jerk off scene right off the bat. Nice.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. And I couldn't get to the bathroom, just kept getting longer. What are you oohing?
Serious question: moon pies or Little Debbie pies? Little Debbie pies.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Moon pies? No way, man.
Which Little Debbie? I mean, okay. So are we talking like Little Debbie pies? Are we talking Star Crunch? Are we talking oatmeal cream pies? Which Little Debbie pie are we talking?
I think
about?
It could be any of them.
All of the above.
Yeah.
The Swiss roll.
Moon pies is just one thing. You can get banana or you can get chocolate. And you're a psycho.
We all know you'd get banana.
Yeah. Well, no. Only psychopaths get banana. Everyone else likes chocolate.
I'm going to go with you on that one. I would only get chocolate.
I'm going to go chocolate on this too. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
certain things that you just can't do banana, but
yeah. Well, when I seen Haley get the slushy banana, I was like, "What in the?"
That's the only slushy that she'll get.
Oh goodness! See, and I even commented on there that you seem like such a lovely, well-adjusted young lady, but you keep getting these artificial banana products, and I don't know what to do about it.
Well, the funny thing is she hates bananas.
Yeah, that's the only banana thing she'll get is
you can't give her a real banana. Okay, a real banana in her world is a holder of peanut butter. That's it. So,
really not that wrong. But here's the funny part. I don't mind a real banana, like a real banana.
Yeah, you'll eat one. Yeah. But no, a real banana in her. First, you'll only eat half of it, and then it's got to be covered in peanut butter.
It's got to have peanut butter on it.
Pina colada slushy is way better. I'll go with you on that one. Okay. I really like pina colada. Oatmeal cream pies for the win. Yeah, I mean, when we first got married, it was, I feel like, that was a long time ago, and I feel like once you're out of the house and it's like I can get all the crap that I couldn't get, you know, and it's
Yeah.
like you're gonna buy Swiss rolls and oatmeal cream pies and moon pies and cherry pies and brownies with sprinkles on top.
Yeah, man.
I mean, hey, you know,
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of but there's also I like cherry flavoring and everything, so I have bad judgment on that as well. Because my wife says it tastes like cough syrup.
Yeah. Oh, well, and that's the nice thing. I don't mind that. I like cough syrup too. I mean, you know, give me a bottle of cough. If I'm coughing, man, that bottle's gone. You're only supposed to take this much of it.
Dean just
Not in
chugged
my
the whole
world.
bottle.
They should have put it in a bigger bottle then.
He thinks
Or a
he's
smaller one.
downing Pepto-Bismol when he
That's how
drinks
everyone
coffee.
eats their bananas, Deviant. That's how everyone eats. No one just bites a little piece off.
I mean, I eat one every day, so it's like, you know, it's like, you know, the peel and all. Okay, so what was your favorite scene in the movie? Like, if you had to, you have notes.
Oh, the dance scene.
What dance scene? There was a dance scene?
Really? The Bob Seger with Bob Seger.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm like,
in the living room.
dancing?
That's the only thing.
Oh, yeah.
You got your pervert on watching that one?
Yeah, and I laughed my ass off the whole time because I just thought that was so funny. Like,
Finally
the way he
was,
and seeing Tom Cruise dance like that and look like a total idiot on the couch.
And do his feet on the couch. Yeah, that was the best part. But Dean, you can't tell me you weren't looking at the Rebecca De Mornay scene, not feeling like a creep your damn self.
Okay, so
he's got to explain it.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. So so I'm watching that scene and I'm going, honestly, no, because when I was watching it, I was trying to figure out, is this a dream sequence? That was what was passing through my head while that was going on. She's extremely attractive in that movie. There's no question about it. But I'm like, for one, she's older than him. Two, you know, all these things were going through my head, and it
turns out she's not that much older than him. When they're talking on the hood of the Porsche, she was still in high school as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she just quit high school. Yeah.
That makes me feel better. Not really.
Nice.
So one of the funniest scenes, which I thought was great, because this was like 80 something, when the dad brought him over to the hi-fi stereo. It says, what's wrong with this EQ here? This is not
Dean
where the bass level goes.
Nothing.
Yeah. And I'm going, the whole time watching, I'm going, I don't remember this scene, but this is hilarious because he's got all three bass things pegged out. And it's like, if you want to listen to strong bass music with your friends, do it on your own stereo, not on mine. This is a hi-fi system here. It's not made for that kind of playback.
And you know, that's exactly how we sound when we say the shit we say about car audio to young kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to agree with that because y'all, I mean, I have proof of how I act when I'm around kids playing bass. I've filmed that. And, you know, when we had the quad box, man, I was like, y'all getting stupid up in here. Let's drop this bitch. Boom.
Hey, apparently you didn't see the video of me in the 170 dB Crossfire van at the old school meet.
Yeah, I did.
About died.
Yeah, I was going to say, you ran out like a bitch, right?
Yeah. I plugged my ears like, I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Coming from you, that means a lot because you're like, you know. Yeah, I know.
It doesn't age.
All right, so normally we don't talk about other movies on this at all because we don't do side jags here. But we have very serious show. We have Top Gun 2.0 coming out.
Oh, I can't wait.
Can't wait for that,
has everyone seen the preview for it? Can we all have we all seen what's coming? Okay.
Sue, what do you think of Dean's spending habits, the dino and shipping?
You know. We'll get to that. Let's talk about Top Gun. Let's talk about Top Gun for a minute. Okay, so we know they had to teach him how to fly those planes, right? You knew that. Like that's why one of the reasons it took like 2 years to film that is because they were teaching him how to fly the planes because he wanted to make sure he could get the camera angles. So
are you talking about the Top Gun 2?
Top Gun 2. He's actually flying the planes.
Okay.
Just like in, you know, when he jumped out of the planes for Mission Impossible, like every dumb stunt, he's like, train me how to do this. And I'm like, that's not how you make a really cool job resume. That's how you die. But you're Tom Cruise, you know, Scientology, you'll be reborn. They'll reprogram you and you'll be out in a minute. So, I mean, you know, whatever. So we're excited to see that.
Oh yeah.
Do we have?
I'm a huge Top Gun.
So
till Goose died.
Can we all admit, like, when Goose dies, we just get up and leave the room at this point for Top Gun 1?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
like,
don't know if I got up and left, but I.
No, I'm saying right now, if Top Gun is on, we'll watch until Goose dies, and then the movie's dead to me, right? Because
because you've already the beach volleyball scene's already happened. That's the lady's
everything
favorite.
Cool.
And then and when he dies, it's like, oh, okay, we're done.
Yeah, because anything after that isn't worth watching.
Right.
You know, because we have to wait till Maverick gets his pants back on and becomes a boy again. It's too close. I can't fire. Engage, Maverick, engage. I can't do it. I can't shoot. No. I lost my best friend. I can't shoot. It's a bad shot. Use the Force, Luke. Okay, I can do this. It's like, wrong show. All right, so we can all agree to that.
Well, a side jag from that. Did you ever play the Top Gun video game?
I cannot play video games.
You didn't play the Top Gun video game on NES?
No, ever? I can't. I can't.
He doesn't do video games.
Don't work.
That one's very hard to play too. Like you couldn't. Like,
I'm sure.
Fueling was hard. Landing was hard. People in the chat can back me up on this. I guarantee
you. Subi, what does it say? Phil Kilmer.
No way.
Dude,
have you seen Val Kilmer? Yeah. No.
Yes. Oh my God.
It's like a vampire or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Have you seen Kelly McGillis?
Who is that?
That was the star, her co-host, the woman in Top Gun.
Oh, yeah, she looked. Is that real? Because I've seen her with the Tom Cruise, and it shows them then and now.
Yes.
Is that a real picture of her?
Yes.
I thought it was like photoshopped or something.
No, because we again, Fernando and I were talking about this one day at work, and we did a deep dive, and we're like, oh my God, she just. Thank you. This one I made. The blonde chick.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll take some more Sue questions here because I know everyone wants to just ask those. So, but before we do that, let's hit the snacks.
Okay.
What snack would you eat during this movie?
During this movie or any movie?
No, this movie. Like the whole purpose of this is why you're watching the movie. If you could have any snack that would kind of like go well with the movie.
See, I don't think of it like that. I just think of like any movie, and it's got to
be.
Like...
This is not how the game is played.
Well, you could have told me that before we started this, because I'm gonna say popcorn and Reese's Pieces.
Okay, well that's fine. I mean, you could say that. What would you say, Hi-Fi?
I'm waffling. Do you like snow caps? That's one of them. The second one is the chocolate covered pretzels.
I'm gonna go with the snow caps.
Definitely snow caps. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's a good pick. That's what I'm going with. Then.
Sue, do you know Rey Mysterio, aka Fernando? Yes. Our Fernando? Yes.
Or the wrestler Rey Mysterio.
Fernando, yes.
I think I'd be eating cherries during this movie.
Like just straight up cherries
really,
with the pits in them and all that?
Stop it.
Popping cherries, you know.
Okay.
Which one?
See, Sue already knew I was late to the game. Yeah.
What's that?
Dean, you're gonna put your helmet on. Which helmet?
There's
six of us behind us.
Relax. I know what they want. Hold on.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah. Chocolate covered raisins.
Oh, if you could hook his mic up in that.
Hey, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Long Island iced tea. See, we don't drink, so that doesn't really do us any good.
Oh my gosh, when we were at the beach, my wife Cassie ordered one, and it didn't taste like iced tea at all.
It was all Long Island.
Yeah, it was all Long Island. There was no tea, and she drank it. She's like, every time she does this, she's like, gets a very strong drink, and she
take a drink of this.
Yes, I don't want to. I don't like this.
Okay, I mean, as a spouse, I think that's their job. Oh my God, this is disgusting. Try it. Oh, have you smelled this? Smell it. You know?
I never
Did you see that? Look.
Do that.
Yeah. It's like when I'm having alcohol, I already know what I want. Like I'm very simple. Just give me a Bud Light,
Lord
and I'm
Helmet
happy
from
with that.
Spaceballs.
Dude, I'd love to have that. The Lord Helmet hat. That would be awesome. I don't think anyone's made that. I know who could make it for me, but I don't want to. Yeah, you know.
Bill?
Franco
No, well, Bill could make it. Yeah, Bill could make it. I was gonna say Bart from a Kicker. That guy can make anything. You know, he's making Bell. He just made the clock, Cogsworth, and
oh yeah,
I think he's making Mrs. Potts right now. I hope he makes Lumiere because I'd love to see him do that.
Oh yeah,
but
I mean, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
What that's all you need to say is 12-volt talk greater than 12. Oh, 14. No. Yeah. They have their own conversation. Sue, Dean uses the excuse, I need to buy this audio product for use for my videos. Okay. Do you want to take this? I mean, I feel you should take it, but she's not going to have an answer for this. She's not. What? Do you have an answer for this?
So
go ahead.
No, because I always ask you, what do you need this for? Like, oh my God, you spent $300 on what? And it's for work, or I need this for the video, or it's not coming out of your money, so why do you care?
That's the answer. I just said I never say I need anything. Right. I don't.
You're not paying for it. Why do you care?
I don't.
That's the YouTuber's dilemma. Me and Derek have the same. I've got crap here everywhere that was bought for a video years ago.
So most of the time, the stuff that we need for the video. So, the YouTube channel is its own entity. It's its own business. It's its own checking account. It's its own savings account. It's its own everything. It has nothing to do with my finances personally. Yeah. So anything that we buy for the show is just part of the show. But I have never asked for anything. Like I've never had that conversation when I'm standing in a store. Go, all right, well, let me run that one by my other half, and I'll get back to you. But that's a pretty good deal. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be okay. I hate that because I've had that done to me so many times. Yeah. Where the guys will come in and they'll be like, well, that sounds wonderful. I'm definitely on board. Let me just run it past the boss, and if she says yes, then I'll do it. And I'll go, all right, well, you do that. And I'll see you never. Bye.
Right. But that's a good thing about having a YouTube channel, Derek, too. Like, we have our own separate money to blow on dumb stuff. My wife's like, why do you need a $400 Sigma 16mm lens? You've got 10 other lenses, but I don't have this one. So that's why I need it.
Yeah.
$400, huh?
Yeah, I know. That's big bucks coming from me. I don't got none of the RP lenses, none of the real nice ones.
Oh shit! Well, I showed you the 200 I bought, right?
Yeah.
Damn, these are going too fast because there were some good ones.
You can put your and just do this. it's pretty easy. It's a mouse pad. You just roll up and down on it. How many 5-star stickers has Sue sent out? Mine came in a handwritten envelope. Thank you. Yes, they did. They all got handwritten. Do we remember how many of those we sent out?
It's probably close to 400 or so at least.
Was it 400? I thought it was more than that.
At least because I don't know how many batches he ran. I mean, there's a huge batch right there that
he ran a batch. Actually, we actually have some that right here that we haven't done anything with because these are all the 5-star stickers that are going to come from that source because he's no longer employed by that company. So, Sue, how often does Dean bring back random Star Wars stuff? Do you approve? I usually don't buy Star Wars stuff anymore.
No.
You guys buy it most of the time.
Yeah, we bought a lot of it, but do I approve? He buys it and then brings it home, so I don't have a choice. And how's it go? Better to beg for forgiveness.
I don't ever do that though. I just bring it home and go, look what I got.
Yeah, look what I got.
And he stuffs it in the room he's sitting in right now.
Yeah. If you guys could only see this full room. One of these days you'll have to take him on a tour of the house and all the rooms with everything all over the place.
It's not as bad as you make it sound.
Every room has at least something.
Yeah, you act like there ain't a dolphin or two laying around.
Not even close.
I do
Thank
have
you for the stickers, Sue.
I do have one question. How long have you had that mixer that you used to make the cake?
Oh, your grandmother's mixer.
Oh my God. No, that was Aunt Mo's mixer.
Is that Aunt Mo's
That
mixer?
was Aunt Mo's mixer.
Shoot.
Yeah, so that was
all right, so that's circa the 1970s. So that was my mom's. All right, here we go.
And look, my mom had a mixer like that she got from her mom.
Okay, so that was my mom's. All right, follow me on this one. That was my mom's mother's sister's mixer.
Wow.
Okay, so
it was your great aunt's mixer.
Whatever. So we had, so I had an Aunt Mo. All right. My mom's original mother died when she was like 13 or 16. So, which of course, as a kid, we never really understand because my grandfather got remarried. So we just assumed. So we had Aunt Mo and Unc. They called him Unc. And he chromed bumpers. Okay. His company was the company because we lived in Michigan. All right. So his company was the company that chromed bumpers for General Motors.
So that's good business.
These guys had money. They lived in a mansion on a lake, and it was insane. So we would go see them and stay at their house or spend a day at the house and go to the lake. And it was, it's like The Godfather. Like, you know, the house when they're at The Godfather where they're Nevada or we're on whatever the lake house was. That they had that. Okay. And like just gigantic, and keep in mind, we're between 5 and 8 years old here. So everything is gigantic at that age, but legit, this house was gigantic and they had gold and green and just wall to wall this. And it was opulence at the best you could do back in the 70s.
Sounds like Don Magic Wand's house.
Probably like it's yeah, but pick on Dean show. What show would you want to pick on?
No, this is the Pick on Dean show.
Oh, this is the Pick on Dean show. I'm perfectly fine with that. No, go please, by all means. Hit me as hard as you can. I don't care.
Sue, do you collect anything? Do you have your room?
She has the house. Yeah, she does collect things. What do you collect, Sue?
I usually collect dolphins.
And not the Miami.
No, not Miami. I don't have my own room. Dean has pretty much taken this one, so I have some stuff in the bedroom, but I noticed that when we cleaned out that some of it's in the garage.
What are you talking about?
There's a couple of my dolphin things on the top of the.
Oh yeah, it's because they were just sitting in the corner.
So dolphins and turtles.
And precious moments.
And, my precious moments.
So when the Lightning won the Stanley Cup, immediately somehow in my feed, the precious moments Lightning thing popped up, and I was like,
I didn't do it.
I was like, wow, this is wow. Yeah, totally. And like, I never even searched precious moments, but somehow it just like Lightning here, you might. And of course I immediately bought it. And then I get a like a text from the other room from the East Wing. Did you order this? Well, if you didn't.
No, I think I kept it quiet for a little bit, and then.
Yeah, I have no idea. I
thought it was supposed to be a surprise, and then you're like, no, it's not. And I think we ordered it back in like August or whatever when they won it, and they didn't actually start shipping until February because it was supposed to be like a Christmas present, but I think we finally got it sometime in February.
Oh, I like Alfuego's question. How many pairs of socks does Dean run through in a week between running and work? So this is a great question because Dean. Okay, you want to explain? No.
Which one?
The explain the whole process when it comes to socks.
Whole process.
There's a process to socks. Okay, do you want to go through the madness, which is Dean's socks?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't know your process.
Well, yeah, you do. Where do all my socks go when I take them off?
They go in your bathroom underneath the sink, and
I have a container for all my dirty socks.
Now you do.
Okay, there was always a spot. Now there's a container in said spot, but regardless of that, all this dirty socks.
I bought you. It's probably a like 8-gallon trash can.
Point is, all the socks go into this bin. They do not go into the dirty laundry. They go into their own laundry bin. Then what happens?
Then they get put in laundry bags, like the zip-up laundry bags, like for hosiery and stuff. He's got 3 of those.
Yeah.
And they're all full. And they get usually washed separately.
By themselves.
Yeah. Just the 3 bags of socks by themselves.
So like, you got like rules for like they've done with the what's it called, the Gremlins? You got like Gremlin rules. Like you can't feed Dean after midnight. You can't get water on him.
Okay, so there's a reason for it. Okay, each pair of socks that I buy is like $12 to $15 a piece.
$12 a piece.
Okay, I am not putting my socks in their dirty laundry to randomly hope to find the matching pair of socks 2 months down the road. I got like when I buy socks about once a year, right around Christmas time. The place I buy them from usually does like a buy one get one 50% off. Yeah. So I will go and make that guy's day.
Where do you find your toe socks or your toe shoes?
There's
a place in the mall here.
Yeah, we have a place in the mall here that buys them, but most running stores sell the running socks I carry that I use. But the toe socks
is what he was talking about.
God, I can't even think of the brand that they are. It's all over the damn things too. But
it starts with an I.
InGen. Thank you. INJEN. Kind of like Jurassic Park. They make them, and then Vibram also makes them, but I don't buy theirs because I don't care. But yeah, so that's why they have the socks have their own process, because when you buy $300 worth of socks, they're not going in with the dirty clothes, man. Yeah. They screw that.
What socks are you buying?
The good ones.
What are the good ones?
Well, mine have the toes.
His toe socks.
Oh, so they're all toe socks.
They're all toe socks, except for the running socks are normal because I run in normal shoes for running. I just actually switched my running shoes. I don't know I could never remember what they are. But anyways, I buy running socks that are designed specifically for running. So
I'm
not getting clowned.
I haven't ran since the 90s.
High school, right? Yeah. Dean is not getting clowned because you can't clown the clown.
Correct.
And everything I do everything I do is embarrassing. I've pretty much just come to accept that.
Wearing your toe shoes is embarrassing.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I can walk in a room wearing toe shoes and speak in front of a crowd. I'm pretty sure like you're not going to say anything that's going to make me blush.
Yeah. Well, I noticed that as I've gotten older as a dad, like you just care less and less. Every year you care less and less what everyone thinks about what you're doing. And like, oh, you know what? I love being a dad. I love doing this old man shit. And I'm just I'm going to dig into it and keep doing it.
I was driving home the other day. Every time, unless it's raining or I'm talking on the phone, the top is down on the car. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Top is down. I didn't buy this thing to not have the top down. And so I was in the mood for Go-Go's.
Oh God!
And I was playing "Our Lips Are Sealed" by the Go-Go's. It was all the way up. Knob was, all the way up. Wouldn't go up any higher. And I was trying, and I'm just singing along. And I go down the turn lane, and there's the phone people all up in their trucks, doing the phone line crap or the power line crap. And I'm just like, "Our lips are sealed." I'm just singing along. And out of the corner of my eye, I can just see all these guys looking down at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm going home. You guys are stuck up in a crane. Deuces.
You probably actually made up those words too, because you like to do that.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah. The only thing that could be better is, if you just start to turn around.
Oh my God.
I get a little bit. Yeah. Was there a fruitcake? Oh, just Fruit of the Loom pack, $13. No.
One pair of socks, $13.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Skeletos.
No, man, these are Vibrams, bro. Only the best. Anyways, someone asked. All right, so let's. Do we have anything else we want to say about this movie?
Yeah, it was good for the day. Yeah, it's stuck in the era it was in.
Oh, it's stuck hard.
If you don't have nostalgia for it, you're probably not gonna like it.
No, it was stuck hard. That is for damn sure.
So somebody had asked at the beginning, like, this was my first time seeing it. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch rated R movies when I was a kid, and after that, I just never really had the.
Well, but then
like, I had seen other, like, when I started dating you, I'd seen other rated R movies that were probably better than this one was, and just had no desire to go back and really watch it.
Well, plus back then you really couldn't. You know, it was like unless you hit a Blockbuster, it was like and you're it's like when Blockbuster was a thing, going back to an older movie was tough. You know, because it's like, hey, do we want to watch this? Oh, this is a class. You never had that moment.
You're like, you don't walk through the house.
That's the common folk area.
No one does.
You walk around those outer walls of
that's all you go.
Sorry, I have movie money for the new release and some candy.
Hifivega. We didn't have Sue add a movie to the list and then pick a movie for the next show.
Oh, we're going to. I was getting to that. I wanted to make sure, but no, relax.
Just let me 1 point. Rebecca De Mornay, my God, what was she famous for? I couldn't think of the movie. There was
Being Naked is pretty much all that.
There was another movie. I gotta look it up.
Okay, let him. He's got the computer. He can do that right there in front of him. If something else doesn't, Conjuring the Devil Made Me Do It. Is that it? So all right, Sue. So you have to pick a movie. You understand how this works. You've seen the ending before. So you have to pick a movie that's going to get added to the list. As soon as he's done, he'll pull the list up. Oh, The Babysitter. Was she in The Babysitter?
It's like I think it's.
You know what movie?
Never Talk to Strangers. Is that it? No.
I don't know. I mean,
Backdraft.
She was in Backdraft?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. There's something I remember from, but
she's been in Lucifer.
It's Risky Business.
Oh, I bet she's been in Lucifer. I Am Wrath. She was in that. Oh.
Yeah.
She's been a lot
The
of
Right
TV
Temptation. Yeah. She was in Wedding Crashers.
American
Lords of Dogtown. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess it's something. I don't know.
She's just got that face that like. Yeah.
Oh, she was in Haley's movie Raise Your Voice too.
Sure.
She was the aunt that wanted.
Oh, the cool aunt.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why she's looks. Yep. And we only watched that movie 100 million times. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. That's the movie I was thinking about.
That is the movie.
Yes. Thank you, Daniel. Yep. Right. Good call there. Okay. So here's the movies we have so far. All right. So you know what they are, but you have a movie that's not going to be on that. What do you want to add?
Oh, somebody already put She's the Man on there.
Yeah, we already put that on there.
Damn it, I can't.
Last week. You got to come up with a better movie, man. You can't put a Haley movie on there.
I added, while you're thinking, The King of Kong. Have you seen that, Dean?
The King of Kong?
No. It's a documentary about a guy trying to beat Billy, whatever his name is, record at Donkey Kong.
Huh.
It's one of the best documentaries I've ever seen.
All right. I did watch the HBO one, Somebody Wants to Kill Us, or Somebody Trying to Kill Me, or whatever the hell it was, with Brad Pitt's ex-wife, Angelina Jolie.
Those Who Want to or something like that.
Those Who Suck and Make Crappy Movies, I think was the title of the movie.
Yeah, that was it. That was the one.
Yeah. I watched that the other day. I was like, wow. Even Fernando was like, God, that movie was horrible.
Yeah, Those That Wish Me Dead. And
that's why that would be me. We can
take this off now, right?
Yes, delete it, please.
Okay, thank you.
Because I wish to get that movie back that time, because that movie sucked. God, it was horrible. You know, and it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if it was the edit or just the direction or whatever, but man, they screwed that movie up. Like it just sucked. Because we know she can act, and that movie was not that. I Am Wraith.
The Wraith.
The Wraith. We were not going to watch The Wraith.
No. Or Eyes Wide Shut. That movie's terrible.
That was terrible. Yeah. Have you come up with a movie, Sue?
No. I mean, I was going to say Top Gun because
list first.
So you can pick any one of these movies to make us watch.
So I was already told by Haley which one I have to pick.
Well, okay, so here's why I don't want you to pick that one. Because I want to do it when Haley can be on the show. And I feel if we do Sue and Haley back to back, that's kind of bad. Like we need to diversify a little bit here. Maybe get Bobby or HifiVega or Deviant, or we need to get some of these guys on the show. Maybe El Fernandez. I don't know. We need to get, start to get some of the fans on. But so Haley be pissed. She'll deal with it.
So
we can delete Risky Business now too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I kind of want to see Baby Driver. I haven't seen that one yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's the last movie Gary Sinise did. Because the next movie they did, not Gary Sinise. Who is it? Who's Kaiser Sose? Not Gary Sinise.
No. There's a lot of good actors in that movie.
No, the main guy.
You're thinking of what's his name? I gotta look it up now.
Yeah.
It's my daughter was in love with this guy. That's in it.
No. Well, no, the old guy that's in it.
I'm thinking of Ansel Elgort. Oh, Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, thank you. I think that was the last movie Kevin Spacey actually did.
Before.
Yeah, because they wrote him out of For the Love of Money.
Ooh, Disney's Up. Haley would like that one added too. But no, I won't do that.
Yeah.
It's
that stupid clown movie.
Yeah.
I'd make you watch that if they ever came up, because I freaking don't want to watch that movie.
No. Kevin Rapey.
Yeah. So
okay, so next week is Baby Driver.
Not next week, the week after, because next week we won't be doing a show because Dean's going to be at Knowledge Fest doing Knowledge Fest things. Oh God, I can't wait. But we got to find a good movie here, man.
To add?
Yeah, because so I'm gonna make you watch Baby Driver, by the way.
Me?
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
Okay, that's good. We have that, but we already own it. I bought that, I think, when it came out.
I actually used it as an intro for one of the videos I done. The very first part where he's getting in the car.
Really?
Didn't get tagged for it, shockingly enough.
Mark Hamill forget the voice of Chucky. Did Mark Hamill do the voice of Chucky?
Did he?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. He's the dude. Have you ever seen him in person doing the Joker?
No.
It is scary. Like, he is so goofy.
He looks like the Joker.
Revenge of the Nerds. No, I'm not adding another 80s movie.
Yeah, no, let's.
What Byron say? Half Baked.
I don't watch a lot of movies, so.
You do, but you don't actually watch them. They're on, but you're over here doing this. If anybody wants to become Words with Friends, just saying.
Why you gotta call me out like that?
Hit her up, man.
I used to be big on Words with Friends.
I'm not. I don't want to talk any words with any friends.
Well, then I started doing YouTube, and I was like, there's no time.
I ain't got time. I ain't got time for that. It's like I used to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, no time for that either.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was this hard. Do we need to do a phone in? Like add it in later?
Phone a friend, yeah.
Just cut it, and Sue's just says the movie, and then boom, just hard.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to think about this one for a while? Maybe when we come back in 2 weeks, we'll have to add in Sue's movie.
Yeah. I want to say like Top Gun or whatever, but we just did a Tom Cruise one.
Yes.
But Top Gun 2 is coming out.
By the time we get to it, might be Top Gun 2. Because I'm going to avoid that one like the plague.
Okay.
Or the movie's just going to be like, Critters. Oh my God. Half Baked. Hey,
we're gonna get some people on here that are gonna suggest some terrible movies and have us watching something really bad.
I think we haven't watched a good movie yet.
Kiss the Girls was good.
I don't remember that one.
With oh my God,
John Carter. Wow, that's a reach. I think I'm the only one that liked John Carter.
I thought for sure Sue was going to be like, what's that movie called? Dirty Dancing, something like that.
Yeah, I did, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. I won't do that to you guys.
Real Genius, Die Another Day. Oh,
when we do Dirty Dancing, that's when my wife Cassie will have to be on. I think we watch.
Maybe they can just do the show. They should just. Maybe these two should just do the show.
I remember she said this. Oh my God! Hitman's Bodyguard. There we go. Hitman's Bodyguard.
All right, we'll add it.
Because I can't wait for the next one to come out too.
Hitman's Bodyguard.
Oh, this man has single-handedly ruined the phrase, motherfucker. Oh, it's kind of how I lead my life, right there.
Look, I got shot too. That's a freckle.
Smoking Aces.
I haven't.
All right, so you guys are dropping awesome movies for sure. Like Smoking Aces was phenomenal. Smoking Aces 2. Why?
Morgan Freeman. Thank you. That's who I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
And
Tropic Thunder. Jesus, no.
Oh, come on, Tropic Thunder. Hulk Hogan, baby.
No.
So the sad thing is I've seen pretty much all of these. Caddyshack.
Yeah. See, I've never seen that
Pineapple
one
Express. That's the only movie I watched with that guy in it that I liked. Dude, Smoking Aces was awesome. That was a silent sleeper. Like, that was that movie you bought, and you're like, oh my God, like, this movie is awesome. Oh, did you ever see Mr. Brooks?
No, I don't think so.
You're kidding. Oh my gosh.
Did I watch that one with you?
Of course you watched that with me. It has who's the dude from Robin Hood? Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Plays a psychopath. So he has multiple personalities. So
yeah, I haven't seen it. It doesn't sound familiar.
What's the one with Richard Gere and Edward Norton? That
I don't know. They'll know for sure. Escape from New York. Ooh, yeah, I love that one. Mr. Brooks, though, dude, we should watch that. That should get added to the list because that is a cool freaking movie of just like, yeah, that one's awesome.
Damn, Edward Norton and Richard Gere.
Ed Norton and Richard Gere. Is that Waterworld?
No.
He's a shrink, and he's an attorney, and Edward Norton plays a crazy guy that's supposed to be like, he gets arrested, and he's like, I didn't do it. I don't know why I didn't do it. And then Edward Norton goes all crazy on him, like, you think I'm stupid? And then like, oh crap! And by then he's already Fear. Yeah. That's it.
Fear.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's a you and your wife would like that one.
That was a good one.
It probably still holds water. Pluto Nash. Jesus, wow.
Pluto Nash. That's a terrible movie.
Eddie Murphy.
Primal Fear.
Primal Fear. Okay.
That's a 90s movie, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
She can't dig that deep.
Every time I think of Ed Norton, I see American History X. And him smashing that dude's teeth into the curb.
Oh God, that scene was the worst. Actually, my friend goes, dude, you got to watch this movie. And I go, why? He goes, because there's a scene in the movie where he puts this guy's mouth on the curb and smashes it. And I was like, why do I have to see that? Oh no, it's a great movie, but that's the scene. And I'm like,
yeah, pass.
Okay, I'll watch it. And I watched it, and it just creeped me out. I was like,
oh. Yeah, that movie's very tough. It was a tough watch.
It was very tough. I had to get up and like walk around after that. I was like, oh wow.
Mark Wahlberg movies would be good too.
Oh, Human Centipede.
Now talk about it. So I got a Human Centipede story before we log off. I hurt my shoulder, and I was off work for 3 months. So at this time, I've reached the end of Netflix, and it's 3 a.m. I'm watching Human Centipede. Cassie's still working now, so she has to be up. But I'm in the bed watching Human Centipede, and she wakes up at the scene when the Human Centipede is all formed. You know, mouth to butt, butt to mouth. And she's like, what are you watching? I thought she had that look on her face like, I want a divorce. You're not working, and you're up at 3 a.m. watching Human Centipede.
Yeah. I think that's about this. Everyone that's I like this. I felt racist watching History X. Didn't you? Oh my gosh!
When Randy from what was that show? My Name Is Earl. Randy from My Name Is Earl got his head shaved in the van with I guess they had racist music.
Yeah, dude, have you seen that guy lately? Oh my God, you wouldn't even recognize him. I saw something where he popped up on, and like he's like a bodybuilder now.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh yeah, he's totally like, I'm like, that's the same guy? What the hell? Yeah, he's like a total like jacked bodybuilder, 6-pack. Like you just want to hate him. You suck. All right, well, so there we go. Our homework assignment for next week is for 2 weeks from now is Baby Driver. Right. We will find a guest to be on. I don't care who. We'll get somebody on to talk about it. Thank you, Sue, for coming on the show. Thank you guys for asking questions that had nothing to do with the movie whatsoever. But yeah, I know how much fun it is to have someone on that can dig deep and peel back the layers that are Dean. So I totally get it. We'll have her on again, and maybe we'll have her on the other show because I feel we could have even more freedom there. And I could just ask Sue Dean questions or some stupid shit like that.
But thank you, guys. Ever animated?
No.
Sue knows Dean.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do a Sue knows Dean thing. That'll be funny because I bet you she doesn't.
I know your spending habits.
That's why I can never have Cassie on because she's not going to cut any punches and she's just going to tell all my stories.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I have no problem with it. I don't, I feel like I'm one of the most open guys there is. I mean, I have no time for secrets and freedom,
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stories from when my shoulder was hurt because I was also like watching Robin Big and I'd just be laughing in the bed, shaking the whole bed.
Robin Big.
Dude, that's Haley and I, man. Robin Big. Oh, dude, speaking of Robin Big, one of Haley's favorite shows was Family Jewels. And you've watched the Kiss show.
I was going to say this as far as your spending habits.
Yeah, shut up. Where we did we went and saw Kiss.
Yeah.
Kiss End of the Road tour. And I think in that video I even said, like, this is the last of the last until they decide to do it again. And so we just found out in October they're coming back around.
Yeah, Gene Simmons, dude. What else is he gonna do?
I know, right?
Yeah, he's gonna make the money.
So we're going again in October.
Are you gonna say it again? Last of the last. This is it.
This is last of the last.
And it's the end of the road tour.
Yeah. It was the end of the road tour last time.
That's not again.
Apparently, it's the same road that they filmed the closing sequence in Fast and the Furious when that plane was taking off. I think it's that same road.
It's the one that Paul drove down, when he decided to just take care of his kids and not be in the gang anymore.
Yeah. It's the longest goddamn road on the street. Gene Tungsten is getting lonely and quarantine. Dude, he's moving out of California. He's done.
Is he?
Oh yeah. He announced that late last year because he's tired of getting taxed for being rich.
Wow. I think a lot of people are.
I don't know.
The Big Lebowski.
Who would know? We can just hear the stories about rich people.
Have you seen The Big Lebowski?
No, I have not. And
really?
Okay, so
how do you even grace the bowling alley's presence?
I know. Yeah. So
I think we have
it. So anyway, so your Gene Simmons tour, you guys are
we're going.
Your tickets this year, where are they? I'm the best. I'm just gonna say it. I'm the freaking best.
Why are you the best?
Third row.
Are they third row?
They're third row. Actually, they might be second row. No, they're second or third row.
Why are you the best? I had to pay for them.
No, you didn't. You haven't paid for them yet.
Oh, okay.
This is on my credit card. I'm not even going.
She acts like she's just not going to transfer the money out of the account.
I would never do such a thing.
Yeah, you totally would.
Yeah, here, sign this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so The Big Lebowski.
Yes.
So I was actually talking to one of my coworkers the other day too about how I had to go bowling that night, and he said something about just call you The Big Lebowski, and I was like, yeah, okay, and he's like, no, better yet, The Big Baybowski. I'm like, that's pretty stupid, dude, but okay. So Pet Sematary.
You guys can't watch The Big Lebowski because if you don't like it,
I love it. I've seen it.
I cannot handle. Okay, I was like, I cannot handle it if you don't like The Big Lebowski.
Oh, I totally own it.
Yeah.
Even Drew said something tonight about he made a reference to it.
I think Haley even watched it with me too. So when we were in California doing the bus tour where we drove around for 5 hours in the bus and they pointed out every little piece of everything, we drove past the bowling alley that they filmed it at. So get how stupid these people are. They took all the money that they made from the movie and remodeled the outside of the movie theater or of the bowling alley.
The bowling alley done that?
Yes. So all the money that they made making the movie, that the Hollywood, you know, when they made the movie, like, here's a bunch of money for letting us use the outside of your bowling alley. They took all that money and remodeled the outside of the building
to make it look like the Big Lebowski.
No, it was already the Big Lebowski. Like, they drove around, found that bowling alley because they're like, this is the perfect bowling alley. This is what we want to shoot.
They made it look different.
They made it look different. So when you drive past it, you wouldn't even recognize it's the Big Lebowski bowling alley. Of course, obviously, they had no idea how popular the movie was going to become. But it's like, talk about like the dumbest thing ever you could do with all them. It's like, remodel the inside.
Right.
Leave the outside alone. People just want to come and get their picture. Take it next to the outside of the building. You know, it's like Blockbuster. They all just drive to see the Blockbuster sign and go, I got my picture with the Blockbuster. Yeah, you know, the only one in the world still left. But it's like, oh, God, you know, you're just like, you guys missed the boat on that one. At this point, you'd almost want to pay to have it brought back.
Yeah.
Did you retro the front of our building?
They might do it. You know,
no, they won't.
If you hated the Big Lebowski, I was going to have to be like, you know, that's just like your opinion, man. No, dude, trust me. I'm the dude. Yeah, the dude. I'm the White Russians.
Dude. Yeah, I'm the dude.
The dude abides.
I'm the dude. You know, it's probably, I mean, to me, when you look at like Pineapple Express, I look at like Pineapple Express was trying to be a modern version of that movie where it's like, let's just have a bunch of guys that smoke dope and do dumb shit, centered around something else other than a bowling alley.
Well, the funny part was from Pineapple Express, Seth Rogen has a 17-year-old girlfriend, and then they almost die, and he calls her and he tells her he loves her, and she's like, "Oh my God, I love you too," and all this. He's like, I've made a mistake, and he just hangs up real quick.
Yeah, but no, the Big Lebowski is a fun movie to watch for sure. But I feel it's one of those movies that it's like you got to take it in stride. It's not great; it's just funny.
Yeah,
but it's not like watching some idiot in a dojo because that was not funny.
That was funny. I'll still stand by it.
Oh,
it's
that's
not
fine.
A good movie, but it's funny.
Okay,
it's just a very specific kind of fun. Matter of fact, he's in Pineapple Express.
I know, and that's why I like him in Pineapple Express. Yeah. I liked him in every movie where he's been a second-tier player in the movie.
Yeah.
I feel he adds to every movie he's in. He just doesn't play a leading man very well.
Now you have to watch Eastbound and Down, and then see if you like it.
Oh God, you're killing me. What is he saying? Oh, submit your resume. All right. Well, we'll let you get on with your night. Thank you guys so much for watching and being part of this. I don't know who the guest will be next week. Hopefully we'll get, we're going to find somebody.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, not next week, but a week from now. You guys have your homework. You have 2 weeks to watch the movie, in which case we'll talk about it. And
I've got ideas for a guest too. I know somebody loves.
I know you do.
So,
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What movie was? Oh, Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
Okay.
Right.
I had to think about it again. All right, perfect. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. You all have a great rest of your night. We'll see you later next time.
We'll see you later.